Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be giving you an update and hopefully a kind of time frame-ish on my brushes and when they're going to be available. As you know, in a previous video, I was going to be doing my brushes with a manufacturer and they would make them, my name would go on them, and all of that brings really exciting things. It meant I could have got into supermarkets, I could have gone into Boots here in the UK and abroad. Could have gone into the drugstores, they would have been everywhere and it would have been fantastic. But because brushes are so close to my heart, I know brushes and I love brushes. They make me very happy. I wanted these brushes to be perfect. They have to be perfect. And I just was uncomfortable. I had this uncomfortable feeling that I wanted them mine. I didn't want them owned by anybody else, I wanted them mine. And the requirements that I had were going to be hard to meet. So here's what I did. I said goodbye to all of that and I've decided to do them on my own. So I'm going to talk to you about them and hope you'll understand. These brushes that hopefully will be available in a few months' time are commissioned by me. They are paid for by me. They are my entire savings have gone into this project. All I have is going into this. They're mine and mine alone, and I'm hoping that you will love them. What I wanted, the first thing I wanted was to make sure that no animals, because the synthetic hair options just do not hold product the same way that natural hair does. So the first thing I needed to do was to make sure that no animals were being killed to make these brushes. Then I needed to make sure that they were following the correct guidelines on animal welfare and all of that stuff. So when I found out that we could do that, that was tick tick, that was great. The next thing I wanted was to make sure that my brushes were handmade. I don't want a machine touching them. I don't want them made by a machine. When machines do them, they don't look as nice and they don't feel as nice. The hairs are cut and they're blunt, which can give a scratchy surface. I want mine handmade. So we buggered off to Japan and I'm getting my brushes handmade by artisans. They are completely handmade and the hair is not cut. It is gorgeous and they are so soft. I promise, they are like silk. One of the brushes that I'm doing that'll be released is like a precision powder brush. It's small and it will apply powder, bronzer, highlighter, blusher, one single brush. You don't need 9. One single brush and it's like silk. It will not irritate the skin, it will not exfoliate the skin. It is beautiful. And my requirements were those. I wanted these brushes. I wanted to be proud of these brushes. I wanted to know that they were soft, they were gorgeous, they were everything I wanted in a brush. I didn't want a flat eyeshadow brush, you know, like a standard eyeshadow brush. No, I want crease brushes that will apply a wash of color to the eyelid and go into the crease and blend it for you. And I want a push liner brush, the tiniest push liner brush you've ever seen, so that we retain all the lid space. And that's what I'm getting. The collection hopefully will be around about 12 brushes, but I'm funding this myself. I cannot afford to start with 12 brushes because they're just too expensive. So the first batch will be a set of 6 brushes. They won't be a set, they'll all be individual brushes, so you can buy them all individually. They're not going to be £5 because it's just not possible. They cost more than that to make. But I want them perfect, and I want you to realize, like I said about this brush to apply all your color with. You know, I don't want a powder brush and a blusher brush and a highlighter brush and a bronzer brush when one single one can do it all. It's much better, I've always said it's much better to get a really good brush and use cheap makeup than it is to use expensive makeup and a bad brush, because the brushes will do it for you. And I'm hoping when you see them, the crease brushes, you'll understand why they're built that way and how they can blend and bleed out color really easily. And that's really it. I hope that you like them. As soon as the final batch arrive, I will do videos on them and show you how to use them, and then they'll be available for sale. They will be available for sale here in the UK and everywhere else around the world, but obviously the shipping is going to become problematic because shipping abroad is expensive, but they will be available to everybody. Because of the funding of this and the price of all these, there will only be 300 brushes available of each of the 6 to begin with. Once they're gone and sold, and I hope they do sell, I will then restock them and hopefully try and add the rest of the brushes to the collection. So there'll be a foundation, there'll be a couple of different ones, like I mentioned about the powder one, a bigger one that does different things that you can pick up incredible amounts of pigment with, but have them look like nothing on the skin. The crease brushes, a contouring brush, all of that kind of thing. And they're very important to me, close to my heart, which is why I decided to do it myself. I just want these perfect. They have to be perfect, and they have to be the softest things you've ever felt. If you have irritated eyes like I do, when you go underneath the eye, it can tear up really quickly. And I want a brush that's so soft, it will not feel like anything on the skin. You barely feel it on there. So that's it. Just wanted to keep you all updated and say that I haven't forgotten about them. It's just been a change of direction, and I need to follow what I love, and this is what I love, and hopefully you will all love them too, and you'll understand why I decided to go the way that I did, because they're mine and I want them mine. I want them to be good and handmade and artisans, and I want them sourced and all of the things that I want that are important to me. And you know, it's scary because this was my money, this is all I've got, but I want them great, and I hope that you like them, and I will show you them all very, very soon, as soon as they arrive. So thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.